Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about every follower of God needs a lit worship playlist, you know? So this is this is just my personal opinion, right? But I feel as though every follower of Jesus and every follower of God needs a lit worship playlist. I'm talking about your worship playlist gotta be lit, bro. Like your worship playlist gotta slap, bro. It gotta be tough, you know. And I'm gonna give y'all like my life story, kind of like I'm gonna give y'all like how I kind of built my worship playlist. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that we all need, bro. We all need like a worship playlist because worship music is gonna help us like get closer to God. Worship playlist and worship music is gonna help us like draw closer to God, you know? And this is kind of like my journey. I meant to say journey instead of like life story, but this is kind of like my journey of how I found my, a worship playlist that works for me. So I feel like this is a personal journey that you gotta go on, because I'm gonna keep it real, right? I used to listen to some worship music, but it wasn't moving my spirit. It wasn't hitting, you know what I'm saying? And I remember asking myself, is my spirit broken? Like, am I broken to whereas I'm listening to these worship songs and they not moving my heart, bro? They not moving my spirit. They not moving my heart or anything. It's like I feel nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I remember just thinking to myself, man, am I broken? Is my soul broken? I don't feel nothing from these worship songs. Like, what's going on? Like, why do I feel nothing when I listen to these worship songs? You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel like this stuff is not moving my spirit and moving my heart and all this stuff? Like, I feel nothing. And this level of honesty, it might feel forbidden to some people, but I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Like, I feel like though that them songs, they was not moving my heart, they was not moving my spirit, they was not moving anything to make me, to draw me closer to God, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. And this is just my personal journey of me finding like a worship playlist that worked for me. But as I'm playing these songs, nothing is moving my heart. I'm like, what's going on, bro? Why this stuff ain't moving my heart? But then over time, over the years, I started to find like, it's like almost like it's as though God led me to like the right music, like the right worship music that it just was hidden, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just like how do I word this, right? Something that could move your heart, it might not move somebody else's heart. I'm gonna keep it real with you because everybody's heart is not the same. We all don't have the same hearts. We don't have the same spirit. We don't have the same soul. So a song could move my heart all the way to the top of the mountain and back, but it ain't gonna have the same effect on everybody because hey, when God created us, our spirit's different, our souls is different, our hearts is different. So a song that could move your heart, I might listen to it, I might be like, okay, cool, I feel nothing. It's not moving my heart for real. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever experienced that? A person could play a worship song and it ain't gonna move your heart. Like I said, bro, this level of honesty, bro, it might feel forbidden and strange to some people or something, but like, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Every single worship song is not gonna move my heart. I don't know why. That's just how God made me. Like, there's certain worship songs that I play, I don't feel nothing. But then there's those worship songs that I be playing and I'm like, yo, now I feel everything. You know what I'm saying? And then like another thing that I started to kind of do, like I was listening to worship music in my headphones because I have the like these overhead headphones and stuff. And for some reason, I don't know why. Once again, I don't know why. When I put on headphones and listen to worship music, this is a personal thing. I'm not saying it will work for everybody. When I tell you that that music be tough, that be the toughest music I ever played in my life. But when I play it out loud, I don't feel the same impact. I don't feel the same impact. When I play it out loud, I don't feel the same impact. You know what I'm saying? But when I put on my headphones and listen to that worship music, I be gone, bro. And I be moved, my spirit be moved, my heart be moved. But look though, it gotta be the specific worship songs that I was talking about, bro. It gotta be like a worship playlist that specifically, what's the word? Curated for me, right? Is that the right word? Curated? That's specifically made for me, crafted for me. You get what I'm saying? This is a journey you gotta go down by yourself. You gotta find worship music that moves your spirit. Because you most likely ain't gonna get moved by every single worship song. Just like me. I don't be getting moved by every single worship song. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So you gotta really like tune in, like see what's going on. There is some like Christian worship songs that very specific ones that can move my spirit too. It's because God could use anything, you know what I'm saying? Certain um God could use certain Christian songs, you know what I'm saying, as well, because God could use whatever he wants. But I just want to say that you got to just find the right song, bro, that hits, bro. The thing is, people give up too quick. They can't find a worship song that hits. They can't put together a worship they can't put together a worship playlist that hits, and then they just give up. They stop looking. It took me years to just bro, it took me years to just I handpicked every single song in my worship playlist, and the playlist is lit. The playlist slaps. You know what I'm saying? I think I have over like 300 songs, 300 worship songs. Now, some people out there may think like, well, there is not enough worship music out there and this and that. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I used to feel like that. I felt like there wasn't enough worship music out there. I felt as though there was more worldly music than worship music. I think I felt like that a long time ago. But let me tell you something. You gotta seek and you shall find, bro. Like when you start digging and start looking for like the real worship music, bro, you're gonna find it. When I tell you it's a lot, I done came up with like a playlist of 300 songs. And I done took off a lot of them that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? But look, you gonna find thousands and thousands and thousands of worship songs. You just gotta look. I'm trying to tell you, just gotta look. You know what I'm saying? People may be like, oh, there's not enough worship music. Man, listen, there's a lot of worship songs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're a person out there and you're thinking there's not enough worship music out there. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of worship songs. You just gotta look for them, bro. You just gotta keep looking and find the ones that move your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Find the ones that move your soul, bro. Because if it don't move your soul and it don't move your spirit, it's like, it's not gonna connect you to God like it's supposed to. You need to find them songs that just have like that power, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. They have that anointing, that power. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these Christian songs, they don't be having that power in the, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, God could use some of these Christian songs as well to be added to your playlist, because God could use anything. You know what I'm saying? But it gotta be like specific ones, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to pick the right one. And God gonna use that. And it's gonna move your spirit and it's gonna move your heart. And I remember I was like, bro, is my soul broken? Is my spirit broken, man? Like, man, I thought my heart was broken because my heart was not getting moved by none of these worship songs, bro. But then God put me on. God was like, hold on, bro. Let me put you on to some better worship song that's gonna move your spirit specifically. I was like, what? That's possible? There's songs that could move my spirit? I thought my spirit was broken. God was like, man, you ain't seen nothing, bro. I got the songs, bro, that I'm about to put you on. They gonna have you like singing. You can't even sing. You know you can't sing. But these songs gonna have you singing, bro. These songs gonna have you singing in broken Singlish. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have you singing in broken Singlish. I repeat. Singlish, bro. Like you ain't even able to sing, but you gonna be singing. Your heart gonna be rejoicing. You gonna be moved. You gonna feel like dancing and jumping, all type of stuff, bro. Let me put you onto these. So I was like, all right, God, man, I believe you. I believe you could do that. So God was like, okay, cool. God lead me to these worship songs. Now I'm tapping into like some tapping into some Filipina worship groups and worship singers from the Philippines. And I'm like, yo, why is it that some of these Filipina worship song covers and stuff be smacking? It's as though God created some of these Filipino people to just sing, bro. It's like their voices is just designed to sing worship songs or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like American worship songs is not cool. Let me tell you something. There's good worship songs in all types of country, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And then God put me onto this South African worship song. I was like, yo, this is a hit. And then I'm listening to some Filipino worship songs, and I'm like, yo, these my top one. These top one, bro, in my playlist. These my top one, the Filipino worship song, top one. I don't know something about their voices, bro. It's like God created the Filipino voices to just worship or something. They just have like some type of soul to it. And then I'm listening to some American worship songs, and I'm like, yo, somebody, hey, bro, you got some hits here too. Like, so now I'm combining international hits into my worship playlist. I feel like I'm in the chemistry class just cooking up, like mixing all type of countries, genres, African worships. What? I hadn't seen a Ugandan worship song, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm originally from Uganda, so I'd have asked like a Ugandan worship song too, like gospel song. I think I got like two. Well, that's not a worship song. That's more like a gospel. But I do have like two Ugandan songs in my playlist as well. And then I'm like going all over the place. And then I'm like, yo, when you really start like going international and step out of the American, all the playlists gotta be American in my playlist. Nah, bro, when you step out of that and you start exploring some type of like international worship music type stuff, bro, then I'm like, yo, it's like now feel like you got all type of international like white people worship songs, black people worship songs, all type of stuff. Man, I'm like, yo, I done put together the most gangster worship song known to man. I mean, most gangster worship playlist known to man, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I done put together the most gangster worship playlist known to man. Undefeated of all time. I'm like, yo, I'm straight now. Now it's like, I be addicted to the worship playlist. That's the thing. Now I'm addicted to it, bro. Now it's over with, bro. Now I done found a good addiction. Now I'm addicted to the worship music, bro. It's crazy. I done found a good addiction. You know what I'm saying? Well, everybody out there trying to find a bad addiction. Man, now I'm addicted to all types of worship music that's going to draw me closer to God. I'm like, yo, it's amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just basically all I wanted to say, man. Like I feel like every follower of God, man, needs like a lit worship playlist, a playlist that just smacks, it just slaps, whatever you want to call it, it just hits, you know what I'm saying? But that's just basically all I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.